A winter of big surprises is coming. Al Roker here. Let's talk about what's ahead for North America. This winter, expect a dramatic split. Snow and cold for some, mild and dry for others. The main driver, La Niña, is back, shaking up the jet stream and setting the stage for a season of extremes. If you're in the Pacific Northwest or Great Lakes, get ready for serious snowfall. Down south, you might barely need a winter coat. We'll break down the forecast region by region so you know what to expect. Whether you're prepping for snow days or planning a sunny escape, this is the forecast you need. Grab your cocoa. Let's dive in. Let's break down what La Niña really means for your winter, and why it's such a big deal for weather across North America. You might have heard the term before, but understanding how it works can help you prepare for what's ahead. La Niña is a climate pattern that happens when cooler than average waters develop in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. These cooler waters don't just stay put, they actually set off a chain reaction that shifts weather patterns thousands of miles away, especially across the United States and Canada. This year, meteorologists expect La Niña to strengthen the jet stream, a fast-moving river of air high above us. When this happens, the jet stream dips farther south than usual, acting like a superhighway for cold Arctic air and powerful winter storms. That means the northern US and much of Canada are in for a wild ride, with more frequent and intense blasts of winter weather. For people living in the north, this translates to more snow, colder temperatures, and a higher chance of blizzards. Imagine a conveyor belt of winter storms rolling in one after another, making for a season that's both exciting and challenging. Ski resorts in the Rockies and cities around the Great Lakes could see some of their best snow totals in years. If you love skiing, snowboarding, or just building snowmen, this could be your dream winter. Local businesses that rely on winter tourism are also likely to benefit from the extra snowfall. But while the north braces for snow, the southern states face a very different story. The same jet stream that brings storms to the north blocks moisture from reaching the south, leading to warmer, drier conditions. This means less rain, more sunshine, and a winter that feels more like an extended autumn. States stretching from California all the way to Florida may see below-average rainfall and a higher risk of drought. For farmers and communities that depend on winter rains to refill reservoirs and water crops, this can be a serious concern. Water shortages and dry conditions could impact everything from agriculture to wildfire risk. So, La Niña creates a dramatic split across the continent, a snowy, stormy north and a mild, dry south. It's almost like two different winters happening at the same time, just a few hundred miles apart. For winter sports fans, it's great news. But for those in drought-prone areas, it's a reminder to conserve water and prepare for possible shortages. The impacts of La Niña are felt in everyday life, from the slopes to the fields. Depending on where you live, your winter could look completely different from your neighbors just a state or two away. Some will be shoveling snow, while others might be mowing their lawns in January. That's the La Niña effect in action, shaping our winter in ways that are both fascinating and important to understand, no matter where you call home. This winter, what you experience will depend entirely on where you call home. Across North America, the season is shaping up to be a tale of two very different winters, split almost perfectly between north and south. While some will be bundling up against relentless cold and snow, others may barely need a jacket at all. In the north, think Canada, the northern United States and the Great Lakes region, winter is coming in strong. Expect below-average temperatures that linger for weeks, and frequent snowfalls that blanket cities, towns, and countryside alike. For many, it will feel like a return to the classic, old-school winters of decades past, with snow piling up and icy winds howling through the streets. So keep those heavy coats, scarves, and mittens handy. Up north, you'll need every layer you can find. Snow shovels and ice scrapers will be in high demand, and winter sports enthusiasts will have plenty of powder to enjoy. For families, it's a season of snow days, hot chocolate, and cozy nights by the fire. Meanwhile, the southern half of the continent, from California's sun-drenched coastlines to Florida's palm-lined streets, will experience a very different winter. Here, the air will be milder, the skies often clear, and cold snaps few and far between. Many will enjoy outdoor activities year-round, with little worry about snow or ice disrupting daily life. The main storm track this season is expected to stay farther north, delivering a steady parade of snow and rain to the Pacific Northwest, the towering Rockies, and the Midwest. These regions will see dramatic weather shifts, with powerful storms rolling in and transforming the landscape overnight. That's great news for mountain snowpack and water resources. Deep snow in the mountains means healthier rivers and reservoirs come spring, supporting both wildlife and communities that depend on this vital water supply. But in the south, the story is one of dryness. With less rain and fewer storms, drought conditions are likely to worsen, especially in places like Texas and the southeast. The risk of wildfires will rise, and landscapes may turn brown and brittle as the season goes on. While less rain might sound appealing to some, it's a serious concern for farmers and anyone relying on local water supplies. Crops may struggle, and communities could face tough choices about water use if the dry spell continues. This winter truly is a season of haves and have-nots, snow and cold up north, dryness and warmth down south. Whether you're bracing for blizzards or hoping for rain, it's time to prepare for the unique challenges and opportunities this season will bring. Let's take a closer look at what this winter has in store for your region. From the towering snow-capped mountains to the sun-drenched coastlines, North America's winter weather is as diverse as its landscapes. Whether you're a snow lover, a sun seeker, or just want to know what to expect, we've got you covered. In the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia, winter storms roll in frequently from the Pacific Ocean, bringing heavy, wet snow to the mountains. This region is famous for its epic powder days, drawing skiers and snowboarders from around the world. Expect blustery winds, low visibility, and a true winter wonderland in the higher elevations, while the lower valleys see a mix of rain and snow. Around the Great Lakes, cold air sweeping over the warmer lake waters creates the perfect setup for intense lake-effect snow. Cities like Buffalo and Cleveland can see several feet of snow in just a few days, especially early in the season. Roads can become treacherous, and snowplows work around the clock to keep up. The Northeast braces for several major snowstorms each winter, blanketing cities like New York and Boston in deep snow. However, coastal areas often see a mix of rain and snow, thanks to milder ocean air. This can lead to slushy streets and tricky travel conditions, especially during nor'easters. Meanwhile, the southern U.S. enjoys a much milder season. From Florida's beaches to the Gulf Coast, winter is often sunny and dry, with only the occasional cold snap. It's the perfect escape for those looking to trade snow boots for sandals, and outdoor activities continue year-round. In Texas and the southern plains, the story is one of growing drought risk. With little rain or snow expected, fields and riverbeds may dry out even further. Farmers and ranchers will be keeping a close eye on water supplies, as the lack of winter precipitation could have lasting impacts into spring. California and the Southwest see a sharp divide. Northern California's mountains may pick up some rain and snow, helping to replenish reservoirs, but the southern half of the state stays mostly dry and warm. Desert areas bask in sunshine, while cities like Los Angeles enjoy pleasant winter days. Reservoirs in Southern California could struggle without much-needed winter storms. Water levels may drop further, raising concerns for the months ahead. Conservation efforts will be more important than ever if the dry pattern continues. The contrast across the continent is striking. Snowy, frozen peaks in the north and sun-soaked, arid landscapes in the south. It's a vivid reminder of just how varied winter can be, even within a single country. No matter where you live, this winter promises to be anything but ordinary. From blizzards and icy roads, to sunny afternoons and outdoor adventures, every region will have its own unique story to tell. Stay tuned as we break down the details that matter most to you and your family, so you can be ready for whatever this winter brings. Heard of the polar vortex? It's a mass of frigid air swirling over the Arctic. Usually it stays put, but a wavy jet stream, like we see in La Niña years, can send pieces south. That's when we get Arctic outbreaks, sudden, brutal cold snaps. This winter, the risk is higher for the northern US and Canada. Cities like Minneapolis and Toronto could see sub-zero temps and dangerous wind chills. Even the south might get a rare freeze. Be ready. Mother Nature can always surprise us. We check all the sources, models, history, and the classic almanacs. The Old Farmer's Almanac predicts a season of shivers for the north, cold and snowy. The Farmer's Almanac calls it the winter of the Great Divide. Big storms possible in the east, mild and dry in the south. Open snow experts are bullish on deep powder for the Pacific Northwest, Rockies, and even New England. All agree. North gets snow, south stays dry. The consensus is clear: prepare for a split winter. While details may vary, the overall pattern is strong. Confidence is high in this forecast. Snow lovers, here's where to go. Pacific Northwest. Relentless storms mean epic snow in the Cascades and British Columbia. Great Lakes, lake-effect snow will pile up, especially east of Lake Erie and Ontario. Northern Rockies, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming will see deep, fluffy powder, perfect for skiing. These snowpacks are vital for spring water supplies. Northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine should see frequent snowfalls. If you want guaranteed snow, head north. This is shaping up to be a banner year for winter sports. Forecasts are great, but preparation is key. In snowy regions, prep your car, snow tires, battery check, and an emergency kit with blankets, snacks, and a flashlight. At home, inspect your furnace, seal windows, and stock up on essentials for power outages. Travelers, watch the forecast, allow extra time, and consider travel insurance. Driving, check your route and let someone know your plans. In the south, protect pipes and plants from rare cold snaps. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly, or those living alone. A little prep goes a long way. Community spirit matters. Help each other out. Stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy the season. Winter is best when you're ready for anything. That's your winter outlook for 2025 to 2026. La Niña brings a season of contrasts: snow and cold up north, warmth and dryness down south. If you're in the north, get ready for more snow and possible Arctic blasts. In the south, expect a milder, drier season. Watch for drought. Remember, forecasts show the big picture, not every day's weather. There will be surprises, but the overall theme is clear. Nature's forces are at work, shaping a memorable winter. Be prepared, stay safe, and find the beauty in the season. We'll keep you updated as storms develop. From all of us, stay warm, stay informed, and enjoy your winter.